me take you dancing. Like pull up skirt, skirt on your body. It's just us two in this party. That Louis, that Prada, looks so much better off you. Turn me up, be my waitress. No, we not in love, so let's make it. Tequila and vodka, girl, you might be a problem. Run away.
What's up, you guys? It's Katie, and today we are going to be learning the dance Cyber Remix. This is a lesson that's definitely been overdue, but let's go ahead and learn it now. Now is a better time than ever, I guess. It is 64 counts, 2 walls. It's choreographed by Fred Whitehouse and Shane McKeever. I'm going to leave, like all my advanced lessons, I'm going to leave the sequence up at the top so you can follow along. We have an A phrase, a B phrase, and 2 tags. One is just a shorter version than the other. So they're the same tag, just a short tag and a long tag. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, Cyber Remix. So we are going to be starting with a lockstep. We're starting traveling to our 130 diagonal. So I'm starting with my right foot. I'm going to be taking a step to my right diagonal on 1. 2, I'm going to be taking my left foot and locking it behind me. 2, and then popping up my right foot into like a hitch, almost not quite a hitch, but up in the air. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to be doing 2 more lock steps in that direction. 3 and 4, or I guess 3 more steps in that direction. So I went 1, lock, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, I'm going to be doing just a rock recover along this diagonal, rocking forward on my left foot. 5, 6, I'm recovering onto my right foot. 6, 7, 8, I'm taking 2 steps and I'm making not quite a full turn, like a 7/8 turn. So I'm taking 1 step with my left foot and making a 3/8 turn, turning to my 9 o'clock wall. 7, and then 8, I'm taking 1 more step with my right foot and making a half turn. 8, hitting my 3 o'clock wall according to the step sheet. Ultimately, what's going to happen is on the next count of 1, I'm going to be scoring back up to 12 o'clock. So 7, 8, 1, you have 3 steps to get back to 12. So I'm going to be turning 7, 8, 1. Okay, let's just go ahead and connect all of that in this count of 8, just so we know where we're going. So we're starting with a lock step. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. All right, for this kind of 8, I have clipped my mic to my shirt, so if there's any audio issues, that's why, but we need to clap in this kind of 8. So we just came out of our turn on 1. 2, I'm going to hold, and I'm going to clap with my hands. It says about shoulder height. A lot of us do this about like overhead or about shoulder height. It's the higher one and the lower one. So we're going to be doing the higher one on clap on 2. Okay, 1, hold, 2, and clap. And 3, I'm going to be doing a ball step to my left. And 3, 4 is another hold and a clap. This one's going to be about waist height. So the first one is around here, around my chest. 2, the second one is around my waist height. 4, or under my waist height, okay? So hold 4. 5, 6, 7, I'm going to be doing some points. I'm going to be weighted on my left foot. I'm going to be using my right foot to point. First, I'm going to be cross-pointing on 5, taking my right foot, crossing it over my left. 5, 6, I'm going to be pointing out to my right. 6, 7, I'm going to be taking that same foot. I'm just going to be touching it like my toe behind my left foot. 7, and then 8 is 2 more claps in front of me, and 8. I always like to kind of throw them off to the side and kind of look off to the side with the toes, and 8, you don't have to do that if you don't want to. That's just some styling options. So on 1, we just came out of that turn. 1, hold and clap on 2, ball step, and 3, on 4.5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so let's just walk through that count 8 really slow. We'll come out of that turn. So we're going to rock. 1, hold, 2, and 3, hold, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we're on our third count of 8. We just did the point back behind. On 1, 2, I'm basically going to be doing a 3/4 turn. I'm taking 2 steps to make a 3/4 turn. 1, I'm taking a step out to my right with my right foot, making a 1/4 turn. 1, so now I'm facing my 3 o'clock wall. 2, I'm taking a step with my left foot. I'm going to make a half turn over my right shoulder, same shoulder. 2, now I'm facing 9 o'clock. 3 and 4, I'm going to be doing a right coaster step. 3 and 4, back, back, forward, right, left, right. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, I'm going to be doing a kick and then some points, okay? So I'm starting with a kick with my left foot. 5, and I'm going to step back down. And 6, I'm going to be pointing my right out to my right side. 6, and I'm bringing that back to center. 7, I'm going to be pointing my left out to my left side. And as I'm bringing that left point back, I'm going to be making a 1/4 turn, almost like a Monterey. 7, and then 8, I'm going to be taking my right foot and pointing that behind me because I'm setting up for a body roll backwards, okay? So I'm going to face the camera and do that really quick. I just did my coaster step, back, back, forward, right? 3 and 4, I'm going 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 into a body roll in the next count of 8, okay? We're doing that facing 9 o'clock though. So let's go ahead and go over that full count of 8. We just did our clap, clap. We're doing 2 steps. 1, 2, coaster, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Okay, so we're on our last count of 8 of part A of Cyber Remix. So we are setting up for a body roll. We have our right foot pointed backwards. 1, 2 is going to be that body roll. So I'm starting with my head. 1, rolling 2 back. And 3, I'm doing a ball step backwards. And 3, stepping left, right. 4, I'm going to be basically weighting entirely onto my right foot and then pulling my left foot into a hitch. And 3, 4. 5, 6 is going to be a full turn left, right. So 5, I'm stepping down onto my left foot, or almost a full turn. We'll talk about it. So we're up here on 4. 5, stepping with my left foot. 6, I'm taking a step with my right foot. I'm making a half turn. I'm now squared up to 12 o'clock. 7 is one more step with my left foot, making a 1/4 turn. 7, checking in at 9. Now we have one more 1/4 turn. We have 2 options. The way that's written in the step sheet is 2 small split weight jumps. So this is 7 and 8 are those 2 jumps, and I'm going to be making a 1/4 turn over those 2 jumps. And 8. Okay? That's what's written in the step sheet. If you don't like jumping or you can't jump, you're going to be doing a half turning. You're going to be finishing this with a half turning shuffle, left, right, left. So 7 and 8. Okay, let's try both of those options, starting with the jumps. We're here in our hitch, right? So we're starting with the 2 steps in our turn. So stepping forward, 1, half, 2. If we're doing a jump, we're stepping 7, or excuse me, we're up here, 4, step 5, turn 6, 7, and 8. Okay, if we don't like jumping or we're doing the shuffle version, we're here hitched on 4, we're stepping 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so now that the shuffle is the modification, so I'm going to teach it with the hops. So let's go ahead and just do that entire count of 8, starting from the body roll. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do all 32 counts of part A, starting from the lock step. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So now we are starting with part B of Cyber Remix. We're going to be starting first with a rock recover on our right foot, rocking forward. 1, recovering 2 on my left foot. 3, 4, I'm doing a backwards lock step, stepping backwards with my right foot. 3, 4, locking my left foot over my right foot as I'm walking backwards. 5, I'm taking one more step backward with my right. And 6, I'm taking my left foot and I'm flicking it behind me. I'm opening my body up to 3 o'clock and I'm looking over my shoulder, so looking back towards 6. Okay? 7, I'm going to take a step forward with my left foot. 7, and then 8, I'm going to take one more step forward with my right foot making a half turn over my left shoulder and scoring up towards 6 o'clock. Okay, so really slowly, we started with a rock recover, rocking forward on 1, recover 2, lock 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we're on our second count of 8. We're facing 6 o'clock. This is the portion where we're doing a lot of like toe heel work. I'm going to be on 1 and 2. I'm taking a step back with my left foot. 1 and 2. I'm taking my right foot and I'm swiveling my heel out and then bringing it back to center. And 2. Okay, you can also kind of use your hip to flare it out too if you want to. And 2. Okay, 3 and 4. I'm doing the same pattern on the other side. So taking a step back with my right foot. 3, waiting onto that foot and then using my left heel to flare out, and 4. 5 and 6, I'm doing a left coaster step, so back left, back right, forward left. 5 and 6. And 7, I'm stepping out, right, and then left. And 7. And then and 8, I'm walking heel toe inward with my right foot. And 8. Okay, as I'm doing that, I'm going to be squaring up to my front left diagonal, which is my global 430 diagonal. Okay, my front left diagonal from where I'm facing right now. So let's go ahead and put all of those pieces together. We are weighted on our right foot. We just took a step backwards with our right foot and made that half turn, right? So I'm taking a step, starting this count of 8 with a step backwards with my left foot. Back 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Okay, I'm on my third count of 8 of part B. 1 and 2, I'm just doing 2 walks forward toward this new diagonal. It's my global 430. So I'm going to be walking forward, right, left. 1, 2. 3 and 4 is going to be a kick ball touch behind. So I'm kicking with my right foot. 3, stepping down onto that and then 4, I'm taking my left foot, crossing it behind me and just touching it. 5 and 6, I'm going to be lifting my heels up off the ground, doing like 2 bounces. We've seen this in a lot of other dances. And as I'm doing this, I'm doing a just over a half turn unwind. So I'm unwinding toward 9 o'clock. So I'm doing and 5 and 6. 7 and 8, I'm doing a scuff out. I'm taking my right foot, scuff 7 and 8, scuff out. I'm squared up to 9 o'clock. Okay, let's go ahead and do that kind of 8 really quick. We just did our heel walk and 8, right? And 7 and 8. Starting with a walk toward our diagonal. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, so we're on our last count of 8 of part B. I'm going to show the first 2 counts facing the camera. We just did our scuff out, right? So I'm split with my weight, like shoulder width apart. On 1, I'm going to be taking my right knee and scooping it in toward my left knee. 1, and then 2 out toward the outside. As I'm doing that, I'm going to be making a quarter turn because I'm going to be making a 3/4 turn over that right shoulder. So 1, 2. Okay, I'm actually doing that with my body facing 9 o'clock, and I'm going to end up facing 12. So I'm going down 1, out 2. 3, I'm going to be taking a step forward with my left foot. 3, 4, I'm going to be taking a step backwards, or I'm turning over my right shoulder and taking a step backwards with my right foot. You're going to want to weight onto that right foot because your next step is going to be to kick with your left foot out in front of you. So you're going to want a significant portion of that weight there so that you have your left foot free for that. Okay, so that's 4. We turned 3/4 turn over my right shoulder. 5 and 6 and 7 is a very similar kick and touch sequence from Stetson, if you know that dance. So we're going to be doing 5 is a kick with our left foot out in front of us. 5, and I'm going to be stepping that down. 6 is going to be a touch with our right foot behind that, our left. 6, and then stepping back down on that. 7 is one more kick with our left foot. 7, and stepping back down. And then 8 is a tap with our right foot next to it, because either way, either we're doing B or the tag or A, all of those phrases all start with a step with the right. So our right foot needs to be free. So the last step is just a little tap next to our left foot. Okay, so let's go ahead and try that from the knee dip, starting on 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Okay, so let's try all 32 counts of part B, starting from the rock recover. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. All right, so you'll notice in the sequence we have two tags. One is a short tag and one is a long tag. They are the same tag. One is just half of the other one. So I'm going to clip my mic to my shirt. And I'm actually going to show these facing the camera because we have an issue with hands again. So what we're going to be doing is either a full V-step or half of a V-step. So a V-step, just in case you guys don't know, out with our right foot, out, out, in. But this also has hands choreographed with it. So on the right out, I'm going to be snapping with my hands crossed in front of my about shoulder height. So 1, when I'm out with my right foot. 2, when I step out with my left foot, I'm snapping with my hands apart. That is tag 1. So tag 1 is 1, 2, and then that's it. The shorter tag, or tag 2, yeah, so tag 1 is the shorter one, and it's just 1, 2. Tag 2 is the longer one, and it is all 4 counts of that V step. So we still do the upper clicks, 1, 2, but we add the second 2 counts of the V step going back, 3, 4, and we do 2 more of those snaps at waist level. So cross and out. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's tag 2. Tag 1, 1, 2. Okay, and then tag 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, left. Okay. All right, so guys, that is all of Cyber Remix. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you out on the dance floor.